Hey guys, this is Alrighty Then, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Milwaukee Installation Drill, model number 2505-20. I don't have the box for this because I have been using this for over a year, and I think it's a fantastic little 3/8 inch drill. It's a drill driver. So this is the main body of the little drill driver. It can accept the 2.0 battery as well as the 4.0 battery. I'll leave that there for your viewing pleasure. It does come with a little belt hoop that you can hang it on your belt. It weighs about 1.5 pounds. You can switch the belt from the left side to the right side depending on how you like to hang it on your belt. It has the little 4 LED lights that tell you the power of your battery, how much battery you have left, so you don't have any surprises. It has a little LED light right here so you can see your work. It has a magnet strip so that you can put your extra bits if you wish. Little bits in there, something nice, and a little holder included. I'm not sure why they did this whole big thing here, but I guess it is so that you can hang, they could have put the handle here, but they decided to put the handle there. They decided to put the light, so I guess ergonomically it works, but there are no electronic components inside here other than the light. It would have been cool. I think they could have gotten rid of this whole piece right here and it would have still been working, but this is what they gave us, so that's what we're working with. I really enjoy this little drill. It's really cool. It's not the most powerful, but it's an installation drill. So if you are into making IKEA furniture or you want to make just little things around the house, this is ideal. You can use it for drywall screws. It'll handle them no problem. You could even drive a 3-inch screw into wood, no problem. But this is not a heavy duty type of drill. It is well made and well constructed, so it can handle some pretty tough things, but it's not, it's not for heavy use. More for minor HVAC type work, building type furniture, maybe putting together a desk, but you're not going to build a house with it. This is for, it's great to have around the house and it'll serve a lot of purposes. Now, one of the cool features about this is without any attachments, you can just put a little bit in it and use it just like that. Now, the cool thing is that here we have a drill attachment. This is a ratcheting drill. So you pull the little, this little shroud back and it snaps in, you let it go, and now you have a drill. Okay, let me put the battery in it so we can see how it works. So now we have a drill. It is variable speed on the trigger, so you can go from 0 to about 800, and it does have 2 different speeds. This is 1, and this is 2. Speed 2 is a lot faster, so if you're putting in those long screws, you can use speed 1 because it'll give you more torque. For 2, it'll just give you more speed. It still has a lot of torque. Okay, so we're going to talk about the things that I do like. Here you can put it on drill mode. So in drill mode, if I were to hold this down, let's put it in drill mode. If I were to hold it down in drill mode, I can't stop it. It's very strong. Don't let it fool you. Now, when you put it in this mode right here, it's like a clutch. So the higher you go, the harder the clutch is, but eventually it will give so that you don't strip your screws, or if you decide to use a bolt, you won't strip the bolt. So right here, if I hold it down and press it, I can stop it from rotating with 2 fingers. I can stop it. The lighter I go, on number 1, for example, I can just hold it down and it'll stop just with 1 finger. So it's a safety mechanism so that you don't go strip your screws and things like that, okay? So that's it for the ratcheting drill head. It also has a bit driver. So again, you pull this back, put it in, the teeth match, and there you go, you have it. You can still use these functions for the bit driver, and again, it will take these and it will secure them by pulling this in, and now that won't come out. If you use it like this, the bit is not secure and it will fall out. But in a pinch, if you forgot where all your adapters are, you can still use it, but they're not secure. So with this on, again, you're gonna pull the little thing back and put it in, and it's nice and secure. And in order to release it, you just lift this up and the bit will come out. All right, now it gets even better. you have a right angle attachment. So if you are in a tight spot, notice this is about 5 inches from here to here. If you put the bit, it becomes a little bit bigger. So you don't have enough place to get this in a tight spot, all right? This is why this is great for installation. Now here, this is a right angle attachment. So I can take this and put it here, and I can change it the direction however I want. I can make it right angle, so I can screw things in this way. I can turn it to the left, make it go that way, or I can turn it up or down depending on where I need to put whatever it is I need to put. Now, with this right angle adapter, you can put a bit right on it, just like you could before, but again, it's not secure. But it still lowers your profile to about 3.5 inches, okay? To this, I can put the drill. So now I can use this as a drill. All right, I can use it as a drill just like that. I can use it as a bit driver in the same fashion. Notice it's now about 4 inches in width versus the 6 that it had before. And one of the really cool attachments on this is the offset driver. Now notice that the driver is not coming from the center of this attachment. Why would you need this type of attachment? I'm going to show you. So you would put this attachment here. Let's say you're trying to put a screw and it's right here like this. So if you had this attachment, you could only go, unless you had a really long bit to get to it, right? Unless you had a really long bit to get to it, it would be really hard to do. So with this attachment, it allows you to stay as close to the surface as you can to be able to put that screw in, or that nut, or that bolt. So that's what the offset is really good about. And again, because it's multi-directional, you can change the orientation, put it to the left, to the right, up or down, depending on what you're trying to remove or tighten. So for example, those IKEA furnitures, they have those little locking mechanisms that you have to tighten. So this would be great to get into those tight spots. So this is really cool. It's a very versatile tool, very useful. I've used it a lot. I really enjoy it, and I highly recommend it. And by the way, I am not sponsored by Milwaukee. I buy all my own tools. I found this, I got this, I've had it for about 4 years, I would say. And it's fantastic. I really love it. The only gripe that I have is that they put the switch for reverse and forward on the top of it. So if you're using it like this, it's if you're using your index finger to pull the trigger, you have to kind of either use your left hand to switch it from forward to reverse, or you have to hold it similarly to how you hold a drywall screw gun. So a drywall screw gun, you usually hold it very high up, and you use your middle finger and pinky to press the trigger. So if I use it in this way, I can use my index finger or thumb to switch the orientation. So I can use it like this fairly easily, you know, to move my orientation, and this allows me to apply a lot of straight pressure and not have it, you know, break the screw bit or the drill bit. So that's the only thing that I kind of dislike about it. It would have been cool if the reverse was somewhere around here, or maybe between your thumb and index finger, so you can just kind of toggle it back and forth like some of the other models. But this one is here, so sometimes I find myself using it like this, like a drywall gun, where I have my fingers here. I'm using it mostly with my pinky and middle finger, and then I use either this finger or my thumb to switch it back. So you adapt and overcome and make it work. But that's like my only gripe with it, that the button is right here. I was kind of worried that these buttons would break over time, you know, the plastic, but so far they've been pretty good. And I'm really happy with it. I'm gonna keep using it. And if you haven't done so already, please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that whenever I make some new content, you get notified and you let me know. All right, if you have any other tools that you'd like me to review, or any type of information you want to know, you can leave it in the comments below, and we'll see you on the next video.